Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Vix and I post 2 to 3 times a week. So if at any moment you enjoy this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. So, as you being here, you can tell by the title of this video, I decided to give you guys a little tour of my base. Not sure how long this video is going to be. Might be a bit long. Not going to be too long, at least, I hope. But yeah, my base still isn't completely done, because I still want to add a tech generator, but other than that, it's pretty much, you know, completely done, pretty decorated, you know. And not sure if I should go over some of the creatures I have. I mean, I could briefly go over them, you know, they are a part of my base. So as you can see here, we have my lovely mammoths. They are my breeding pair. This is Peppa, and that's what he doesn't really have a name because he is a breeder, but yeah. Also, here we have what is it? A female Theory? Yeah. She's my breeder female, and then here's Scissorhands. He was the one I used in my video. Fortunately, he got out of the Yeti cave, so we had to bring him back. And here we have Billy and Nikki Lewinsky. So these are my very, you know, beloved Rexes that I have owned for a very long time now. And yeah, I'm not going to go into details about what Nikki Lewinsky means. You can look it up if you want to. Yeah, so here we are with my new breeder pair of Brontos. I just the other day, I think, just restored them. Not restored, well, kind of I restored, but like basically, you know, tamed them. So this is Stinkfoot. Basically, like, what is it? I forgot, Littlefoot, yeah, from the movie, but you know, her foot is kind of stinky, so her name is Stinkfoot. And we have Venomous, our very new imprinted Bronto, who barely has any health, just because I guess while I was building my tree platform base, which will be coming in another video, stay tuned for that, he was growing up. I was raising him, not necessarily, but like, you know, he was growing up. And yeah, like for some reason when you're not near creatures and they're still growing up, they will not have any health, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, so this is my, what is it, my little station for crafting, for this base at least. This is my main station. You know, we have the preserving bins where I make jerky, don't have any fuel in them, probably need to put those away. Well, after this video. You know, the standard grills and stuff, the grinder where I, you know, always grind stuff. I'm always grinding stuff, basically. And the fabricator and the chemistry bench, processor, you know, all that good stuff. And here's some of my vaults. Now, you're probably gonna like say to me, why do you have so many vaults? And because I know my friend did, like, look, I like to be very organized, so that's why I have like so many vaults. Also, I have like 2 blueprint vaults because I run caves a fuck ton, so it's like I kind of have to have 2 vaults. So yeah, these are my dungeon stuff that I use. I just put the table in here because it's just, I don't know where to put that. I guess I could put that in my like structure vault, but yeah. My implants, you know, chronicle creatures. I have a lot of chronicle creatures, so yeah. Also, the dead ones are like for like if I ever get a rug, you know. So tech related things, you know, the element, the tech blueprints. I think I'm missing a few because they're in like my replicator or something, but yeah. And we have the implant chambers. They're not fueled, but it's okay. They have some implants that I have from the dungeon that I was kind of tempting. Well, not tempting, but like it was kind of tempting, but I don't know if I still want to, you know, revive them. And yeah, I forgot to greet you guys to my lovely penguin statues and my beautiful waterfall on both of the sides of my base. And I recently just made these tech troughs. They're pretty good. Are they kind of expensive? I feel like they're pretty decent, you know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go throughout the house and then I'm gonna, you know, take you around the whole base. So yeah, like I said, this is my little stationery where I craft things and stuff. This is my beloved tech teleporter where I go into the dungeons. As you can see, I already ran the old dungeon. I do not want to do that dungeon, the new one, because it's like it obviously says brutal, and I don't want to do a brutal dungeon. So here is my dyed Megalo, not mutated. I do have a mutated Megalo, but it's in the process of being fully mutated. But his name is Shido, and this is just, you know, the breeder female that I have with him. And I had to unfortunately freeze my Noctis because, you know, I was a bit busy doing things, you know, and I needed slots, so I had to freeze him. But these are my wolves. This is my super strong Yeti wolf, Yeti cave wolf. And then these are my Eerie wolves that I am still currently breeding. As you can see, red stripe plus health point mutation for short. So kind of like an abbreviation, but not an abbreviation, like kind of just shorted. Yeah. I'm gonna put some weight on you. But yeah, these are my Ankies. His name is Rocco, and then this is Hulk Hagna. I don't really know what that means. I just kind of like was like, okay, she's green and she's also a female, so I'm just gonna name her Hulk Hagna. Sounds like a female Hulk, so yeah. Also, yeah, these are my I think I have like 20 vaults, random stuff, you know, just random skins and dungeon boss notes. Yum items, basically just premium, like premium, like yum. Kind of corny, I know, but it is what it is. Here's my dyes and dust. I don't think I've completed this, right? I don't think I have. No, I use a lot of dye and dust, so yeah. Here's my saddle vault. Pretty basic structures. These are structures that I, you know, crafted up and I didn't feel like destroying or grinding. Grinding is pretty dumb because in my single player settings, I get everything back, so there's kind of no point in grinding things unless I can't like place it and destroy it. So yeah, this is my first blueprint vault. I have a ton of stuff just from me running caves and all that. So yeah, this is my ammo. Not much in here because I haven't really been like spending too much time on ammo. Kind of just craft stuff on the spot. I will in the future, you know, craft things just for future use. And these are my, you know, weapons that I've gotten from caves, alphas, whatever. You know, I do a lot. Okay, may not seem like I do a lot, but I do a lot. My armor, not much in here. Just mainly stuff from me running the Yeti cave a ton of times, and Skylord, which is where these miner helmets are from. Potions, just my stems and my narcotics. I have a lot of narcotics. Just realized how much I really have. Wow. I don't use narcotics. I never really needed narcotics in the beginning of this world. I don't know. It's like creatures instantly tame for some reason, so I never really need it. Or if I do need some type of torpor, I use biotoxin, which I will be getting to with the fridge. Here we are with the crafted items. Yeah, it's just another random vault. Spark powder, gasoline. I don't have that much gasoline. I can make more gasoline. I just haven't wanted to. Like, I can make a lot more things. Like, this is not all I have. I can definitely make more. It's just I haven't felt like it, nor have I really needed to at this just yet. So like, I haven't. And here are my resources. These aren't all of my resources. These are just like the basic things like wood and all that. I would move my sap to my tree platform base. I will probably, because it takes up a lot of room. I also had angler gel in here, and it was just like basically I almost had my vault full. So I think this is like what, 300k hide, 100k fiber, I think 100k chitin. I had 100k thatch and wood, but like I was building, so that kind of shrunk to like what, that's like 40k, around 40k. I don't know, I don't feel like counting it. I think it's like 50k. I have more flint at my volcano base, but like I don't feel like bringing it over. I don't really need any. What is this, chitin, keratin? I never really know how to pronounce that, but there's that. My pelt, don't really use that much. And my black pearls, I would have had well over 1,000, but I've made a lot of things. So also, I recently installed my base with like a lot of greenhouse ceilings, and it kind of like spiffy, you know, spiffy. Can't say the word. I can't speak today. You know, English, please. Kind of like, you know, makes it look more nice, and I just like how I can look outside. It's really cool. So yeah, basically I have a lot of greenhouse ceilings around my base, so it may look a little weird to people that usually don't. Like if you're a PvP player, you can't do that because it'll break easily. You're probably like, what is that? But yeah, here are my little light shows for the daily pursuit. I'm gonna breed them. So basically what I do, if you play Ark, you know this, there are daily pursuits where you have to hatch eggs, and basically what I like to do is I like to breed them a few times so I can have eggs already prepared for when the daily pursuit comes up, so I don't have to go and tame them every single time. I still haven't really gotten that many eggs for each creature, but I am working on it, so that's why these are here. This is my little breeder trap. I mainly use this for griffins because it's like I don't like whistling them, so yeah, I mean, like, I use them for other creatures rarely though, because it's just like there's no point really. Like I can just whistle them. The griffins, they take too long, so I just put them in the trap. It's the same trap as you would use to tame one, but it's not used for that. Obviously I wouldn't tame a griffin inside of my house. But yeah, this is my little breeding my breeding room. Have a lot of ACs in here. So this is my little, not mine, I basically, on my old server, I saw these Asian players that they took me in a tour of their base, and I was like, wow, that's actually a really good idea for ACs. And yeah, I just kind of like did that as well. So basically there's like 12 ACs within this whole little kind of square box, whatever you want to call it. And there's also on this side 12, right? Like, yeah, for each little box. And then over here we have the main center. I think there's like let me see, 3, 6, 9, 10. There's like 10 in here. So yeah, I have a lot of ACs. Basically I could even hatch eggs above this room. So yeah, it's pretty OP. I can just drop eggs anywhere I want. So I've had this room completely filled with eggs, so it's pretty fun. That's why I did that, basically. Also, I have my refrigerators, red berries. These are the most important berries to me because, I have to make medical brews with the red berries for dungeons, and then the stem berries for stems, and then the narco berries for narcotics or like other recipes, whatever. And then the mejo berries for, kibble and stuff like that. So that's why I have like these main refrigerators for my berries, and then I keep the other berries and like animals and stuff because they're not as important. You know what I mean? Like, yes, they can be made in brews, but like the speed brew and all that, but I don't usually need too many of those. I really need health brews most of the time. So yeah, also this fireplace is mainly just for decoration. Don't think too much of that. Yeah, so this is my kibble. I still haven't really gotten too much into the kibble. Like, I still need to make more. I just haven't gotten really to it. And then the non-fertilized eggs, basically just shortened. Like I said, shortened for fertilized. And yeah, I have a lot of those. I make them a lot. Or like, I usually make a lot of kibble to feed to my Titan. Gonna make a video about that pretty soon. Fertilized eggs, I just hatched eggs like yesterday, so there's none in there. I haven't gotten to breeding just yet. Here we have cooked meat, pretty basic. Cooked meat jerky, cooked prime meat, and cooked, prime meat jerky, yeah. Pretty standard stuff. And then this is just another random fridge that I keep for the daily pursuit eggs. I probably should name it that. Also, this is random griffin egg that I had for like a long time because it's like, that was an egg by like really low griffins, so I don't know what to do with it. Plus I don't need to make griffin kibble. I have the processor, so it's like I really don't know what to do with the egg. I might just hatch it and shoot it, and like, I don't know, feed it to a griffin if they can eat the egg. So anyways, we have biotoxin and darts. I did not use god contour or anything. I mean, I don't know, it kind of looks like a lot like a biotoxin, maybe not to somebody else, I don't know, but just so there's no speculation, no, I did not cheat. I used to go around the water a lot. I mean, I still kind of do, but like I've been like pretty busy doing, YouTube videos and breeding and building, whatever, grinding for more important things, so I haven't really taken the time. to go within the water and get biotoxin on my bacillo. So yeah, made some shocking tranquilizer darts. Yeah, they're pretty good actually. I knocked out a griffin, the griffin I used for my last video, with like 4, 5, 6 darts only with my gun, so it was pretty OP. Oh, did I go through all my vaults? No, not my vaults, my refrigerators. Yeah, biotoxin and darts. My lemon's pretty standard, haven't filled that up in a while, so that's why it looks, well, that's why the stacking is so low. Potatoes, same thing. Carrots, same thing. Corn, same thing. My rare flowers, I need to fill those back up, because you know they are very useful for certain recipes. And what else are they good for? Like, you know, me running the dungeon, or just me, you know, going around with them, eating them, because they're very light. Like, no, they don't give as much food as a rare mushroom, but you know, as you could, things that are very light and that you can also eat within the dungeon will help you out, because you're not going to be as slow. If you have a large stack of mushrooms, you're going to be pretty slow. So you could have like 5 stacks of 100 rare flowers and you would only weigh like 5 kilograms. Like, it's rare flowers are really underrated. So yeah, that's what I use them for. Also, my veggie cakes, I don't really use these too much. I don't have that many snails as of right now, so they're not that much of use, but they're here. And in my brews and my soups, could work on a lot of more brews. I just haven't gotten into it, mainly like a lot of other things. I am really busy. I do a lot like every day, so I don't really have time to sit and wait for brews to cook, but I will eventually, trust me. But yeah, for now, this is what I have. Pretty standard stuff, just a lot of health brews mainly, which I never really get hit in dungeons. Like, you know, not to toot my own horn, but like I really don't. So I never really need them. I only use like not even half of the brews that I usually bring into the dungeon. So yeah, enough of my rambling. That is the concluded the concluded tour of my breeding chamber or room, hatchery, whatever you want to call it. So now I shall tour the rest of my base within the outside of it. And yeah, this is just my forge. I couldn't build it. Well, I could have, but like it would have looked kind of weird to place that inside the house, so I just placed it in the back here. And then my replicators on the other side, it's just, you know, they're both big. My house is big, but it's also pretty filled, so I'll just show you that really quickly. Right over here, got some stuff in it. Don't feel like opening. It's a bit junky in there, but yeah, you know, you get the point. I don't really remember where my griffin is. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so yeah, I have some tech doors. I like them. I can just go right in, out of them. Also, my dire bear rug. This was made from a baby. I just dyed it and then I killed it. Did the same thing with that rug above. Same colors. And yeah, here are my boss dossiers that I just placed. The Megapithecus, yeah. And then the other one is, I think, the Chali, right? No, it's the Dodic. Okay. You can't really see it for some reason. The light, I guess. Yeah, it's you get the gist. Okay, hey guys. For some reason this part like kind of didn't record, so I had to film this separately. But this will be somewhere in between the video. Don't know. Yeah, this is my little upper area of my base. This is where basically my little kind of open bedroom is, and then here's a little walkway, you know, cute snake titan boa, whatever you want to call it. And these are where I'm gonna have my artifacts, you know, displayed, also with my side of boss dossiers, because I kind of want to put some cool ones in the future. Just haven't really gotten to it like a lot of the things I've already stated in this video, unfortunately, because, you know, I'm kind of lazy in a way. I will get to it. And yeah, here's my little elevator. If you haven't really already noticed it, just haven't gotten to it. And yeah, my bat goyles, I actually kind of like them. I don't like how pale they are, but other than that, they're pretty cool. Also, I don't like how they snap, but yeah, we're not gonna complain. Yeah, so pretty much kind of empty artifact pedestals. Just haven't really gotten to placing everything, but in the future, when you see me do more videos, you will kind of notice that I have filled it up. So yeah. I also have a bear rug, my second bear rug that I hopefully already mentioned. Pretty sure this will be within the video where I kind of already touched on that. So yeah, it's right down there. Same thing. Killed 2 babies, dyed them the same color. Pretty cool way of dyeing rugs. And here's my little glass walkway, balcony, whatever. And here's my little table with, you know, benches and my chest that have nothing in them, and my garden trees, blue ones of that. You know, they're little cute Lorax trees, I think, you know, I like it. So yeah, that's my little upper area with my Giga statue that is like amazing. So yeah, I know it's like nighttime. It's gonna look pretty weird because I'm gonna jump to it probably being daytime or at least noon within the video. So yeah, just excuse that. Kind of forgot to mention this part of the base. So yeah, roll the next part of my base. So yeah, another penguins and then another water fountain. The water fountain is very useless, unfortunately. Like, I don't really get the point of it, but you know, it is what it is. I have these revival platforms because like I tend to revive a lot of my chronicle creatures here and there for different reasons. So I used to, well, I still have that revival platform like pretty far away from my base for like wild creatures. But if this is like, well, if I need to revive a chronicle creature, I just have these platforms. I was only gonna place one, but then I was like, I didn't want to just place one because it would look kind of out of place. I like to do a lot of things in a symmetrical kind of way, so that's why I placed 2 of them, which is a waste, yes, but it's not like I can't. It's not like I don't have the resources to, you know, be able to afford to just randomly place 2 revival platforms for no reason. So yeah. You know, also just wasted element. I do waste a lot, but you know, I like the details, so that's why I do that. But here are my tech ramps. These are really because these are recently put because I was kind of tired of having to walk some of my creatures all around my base. Not every creature could really go through, like, because I used to just have creatures go above the ramp, not the ramp, the railings, and they would be able to go across. Like my Rexes were able to do that, but like a lot of creatures weren't. Like my Megatherium, when I went out to take that for getting fiber, I had to go all the way around, and it was kind of annoying. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna put some ramps for most of the creatures so they can get across to the other side, so I don't have to constantly do that. It was really annoying. But yeah, kind of point of that, but it's okay. Here are my turrets, you know, pretty basic. I think I have some turrets above too. You can't see them, but yeah, there's one. It's on the other side too. My turrets, they shoot a lot of the things in the water, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I can always make more bullets if I really need to. Yeah, what else was I gonna say? Oh, if you're wondering why my ceilings are like, you can see through them, it's probably, well, not probably, it's because this is a really big base, if you couldn't already tell, and I had to, you know, make some adjustments so I could be able to place more things because I already had hit max structures. So that's really just a way that I, you know, am able to place stuff. It's a really smart way. It kind of looks a little janky, but I think it's, you know, it's fine. Like it's still pretty even. I only have, you know, the other side where I can have the railings on the slope ceilings, you know, with the ceiling still, so it looks okay, I think. So here's my water pen. I was going to, like, it's like, okay, basically the reason why this is metal and then the rest of it isn't, like, going forward, is really just because I wanted to make this middle part of my house really tall, so I had to use metal for that. And then this, I didn't really want to do that because that would have been really expensive for no reason, so I just used stone. Plus I like stone better anyways, it just looks better in my opinion. So here are some bat statues, bat goils, whatever you want to call it, that I got while it was on sale. Also I got some while I was watching Iguana stream, which was pretty cool. Thank you to Iguana, by the way. Don't know if she's watching. She's probably not, but in case she ever does see this, thank you. Yeah, another tech trough just for these two. I did have more water creatures, but then I kind of realized that I don't really go in the water that often. There's no really reason to. So my Basilo does everything I really need to do, and then my dunk is really for oil. I kind of have a decent amount of oil. I haven't needed oil in a really long time, so you know, it's just there. I was gonna breed them. I will try to get an imprinted Dunkleo in the future, but have yet to find a high level female, so yeah, it is what it is. This was a dyed Basilo that I raised. Pretty good, has 100k health. Stam's kind of low, but it's okay, 2.1k. 1.6k weight, and then 1k melee, 174 speed. It's a really good Basilo. Also, let me see the saddle. 206 armor, so yeah, it's a pretty durable Basilo. And yeah, this is just my little simple water base. It's pretty small. It's a bit raggedy. As you can see, I had to place a lot of gates because I didn't want to hit the max structure with placing a ton of pillars. Also, it kind of like secures it so nothing can just swim right into the, you know, what is this? The water. What is this called? I literally forgot. Oh my god. A little water base. So yeah, for the water creatures, so they're nice and safe. Kind of laggy right now. I'm gonna give you guys a little bird's eye view, literally on my bird, of the base. It's a pretty nice, cool base. Here are my Quetzals. This is Joker, named after my friend. I named it like with the, you know, uppercase K because that's the way she spells her creatures and stuff like that. Also, it has the actual Joker colors, so yeah, it just fit perfectly. And then here's Lapis Lazuli, which is named after a blue gem, I think, stone, something like that. Yeah, she's blue and cyan. And here are my griffins, my air griffins. This is Oratrissa Decimu, Baramu. I can't pronounce her names, but yeah, here they are. Here's Katana and Fuego. You know, Katana, Mortal Kombat reference. Kind of easy if you know that. And Fuego, just for it being red. I have a lot of red creatures now that I kind of realized. And then here are my Argies. My Argies are pretty bad. But it's like I don't really use Argies that much, so it's just like whatever. Because they're not imprinted fully, so that's why I say they're bad. Their stats are pretty decent. You know, I haven't gone too crazy with the Argie mutations, so there's that. So yeah, here's my other two Griffins. Here's the green one and cyan. Pretty nice. And here are my Gigas. Aqua Tufina, I think it's Tufina. And then Carnage. Carnage, I think, is like some super villain. And then Aqua Tufina was I watched this true crime. I know y'all don't care, but like I just in case the people that want to know why I named it that, it was basically a perfume that it's kind of weird, okay, I know, but it's a perfume, I think, that a female serial killer used to use to kill people, basically, and it was called Aqua Tufina, and then it also kind of has like aqua kind of colors. So I was like, Gigas like to kill things, they're like murderous creatures, so it's like I think it fit perfectly. So yeah, here's my beautiful Giga statue. Good bird's eye view of my base really quickly. Yeah, it's really nice. I love how this base came out. Still obsessed with it. I always look at it every day. I think I forgot to show you my Megatheriums. Here's Mega Sloth, and then Inferno. He is mutated, not died, so yeah, pretty cool. He kind of looks like a normal Megatherium, but he is mutated at the end of the day. And then here we have the one and only Chronica the Titan. History behind that name, if you, another Mortal Kombat reference, there was a Titan within the game called Chronica, so I was just like, okay, that fits. So yeah, I just named her Chronica. I'm gonna be doing videos with her pretty soon, so stay tuned for those as well. I've kind of plugged videos that I'm gonna be doing like 4 times. So yeah, yeah, that was my bass. I hope you guys enjoyed that little random segment of that, you know. Kind of just felt like doing this video. I always wanted to do a bass tour, you know. If you care, thank you. Also, like I said, if you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. Also, hit up that bell icon so you won't miss any videos like this, and I will hopefully be sure to see you guys in the next video. Yeah, so also follow my Twitter and my Discord. I will be putting those in the video, so you can, you know, type those in and go hit me up. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know down below, or on Twitter or Discord, whatever you feel comfortable doing. And yeah, I'll actually, you know, see you guys later. Bye.